Very Peak has been a top tier Rocket League pro for years, and in his long career, he has hit some pretty crazy goals that we're going to be taking a look at the best of today. Previously, we've looked at Rizzo, Justin, and a few others, so let me know in the comments who I should make one on in the future as I read every single one. Just before we get into the goals, I'd like to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Dragon City. Dragon City is an awesome free-to-play game that is available on both Android and iOS, but also on Windows and Amazon. The link to download it for free will be in the description. In Dragon City, there are hundreds of different dragons to collect, and I really gotta say, some of the designs are so awesome. You feed your dragons to level up, and they go from cute little dragons to these big, badass beasts that you train up and send into battle against millions of other players around the world. To add even more, you can breed your dragons in different combinations to get even more sick dragons. How many times have I said dragon now? Anyway, there are different PvP modes in the game, so it's always fun and exciting, and you can fight against your friends in real time and see who is the strongest. There are new events every week to discover and play new adventures, so the game is always fresh and engaging. It's an awesome game to play to pass time and is a lot of fun, and if you're playing on your phone, you can play anywhere at any time. Download Dragon City for free using my link in the top of the description and get a special reward. Okay, so to start, we're going to be looking at rlcs Season 3 Worlds, back when Fairy Peak played for Mocket alongside Mystic and K-Dop. Mocket were up against NRG in the winners final, where the winner would move on to the grand finals. With only 31 seconds left on the clock, K-Dop passes to Fairy Peak, who was able to redirect the ball from the wall.
Intercepts on the side to block the shot from Fireburner, and now he's got an opportunity to shake a shot towards the net. Guarantee he had the save, but it wasn't enough. Mocket's up.
They tried to throw everything on that last drive with the double demo, but Fairy Peak respawned in time to not only get the save, but also the shot on target.
Moving on to Season 4 now, and we have an insane redirect from Fairy Peak that he managed to score against Team Envy in league play.
Usually pushing the ball away from your net has been so almost safe, but as teams get very good at predicting what the defender is trying to do. Oh my goodness, Fairy Peak! Hello! How are you?
Hello, indeed. He got bumped directly into that, recovered on the wall, somehow found the angle to put that under the crossbar.
In Season 4 Worlds, Mocket were against fan favourite G2 Esports in the second losers round, meaning the loser would be eliminated. G2 were 2-1 up in the series, and Fairy Peak managed to open up Game 4 with a crazy double touch, somehow managing to read this bounce.
Back into the G2 corner. Fairy Peak up over the top of JNaps, can waterfall back down to him, and he puts it through the solo plays. Fairy Peak trying to carry Mocket right now.
He's done it so much this weekend, he still continues to execute. Falling so far for that, all on Kenobi to make that save, which was difficult.
G2 did end up winning this series, knocking out Mocket. In Season 5, Fairy Peak played for Rena Vitality alongside Freaky and Pashi, and in Week 1 was able to score this clean pop to shot over Magnus into the top right corner of the goal.
15 shots so far, but it's not over. Fairy Peak, what are you doing?
The solo plays, you talked about it, James. How incredible this man can be dealing with this all alone. Gets underneath, gets a flick. Mets and Magnus both staring at him.
In Season 7, the Vitality roster was Fairy Peak, K-Dop and Scrub Killer, and I'm sure the majority of you watching know just how well they played together this season. In league play, they managed to go 6-1, and Fairy was able to score this clean double touch against FC Barca in Week 2 of league play.
Ones you miss the most, but
He will not hear the end of that. You know, a turbo pulsar reaction, and oh, look at this!
Fairy Peak demolishing them right now. 4 goals, look at this double tap.
And I mean, they're just playing with their food right now. This double tap by Fairy.
They only dropped one game in league play, which was to Triple Trouble, and they defeated FC Barcelona in the grand finals of the regional to give them #1 seed going into Worlds. In Worlds, they actually came second in their group, dropping a game to G2, but faced them again in the grand finals after beating NRG and Cloud9 in the quarters and semis. Vitality were able to score their famous 0-second equaliser in Game 1, and Fairy Peak scored this important goal in overtime to secure the win.
Scrub, touch over Chicago, in front of the box, K-Dop, off the backboard, Scrub, he shot just one, Fairy Peak scores! Vitality take Game 1! Vitality after over 4 minutes of overtime, shot after shot!
The series went to 3-1 in favour of Vitality, and Game 5 also went to overtime. Vitality needed just 1 goal to crown them champions, and this is when Fairy Peak steps up and finishes off a backboard pass from K-Dop.
Rizzo, around the corner, Scrub Killer has the demo, K-Dop around, Fairy Peak's down, Fairy Peak scores! And with that, Vitality take it all! 3 Titans, 1 team! Renault Vitality, your world
in RLCS Season 9, Ferry Peak and K-Dop scored this insanely fast pinch against AS Monaco in Week 4 of League play.
Clears it himself. Now Alpha in the corner. All three players, the pinch is in. Oh my goodness!
My gosh!
Maybe the fastest shot in RLCS history as K-Dop and who was it? Ferry Peak. Powers combined, 151 kilometers per hour. That's insane.
In the regionals of Season 9, Vitality were against FC Barcelona once again, but this time in the semi-finals. Yet again, Ferry Peak made a crazy read to put Vitality 2-0 up in Game 5.
This is K-Dop's home. He's been here more than many players, and oh my goodness, Ferry Peak with the no room double tap, beautiful shot.
No chance. Flakes and Devo, that's not going in. We're fine. What?
In RLCS X, Ferry Peak was able to contribute to another pinch shot, this time against Team Liquid, and this was even faster than the previous one at an impressive 163 kilometers an hour.
And Liquid just got to hold on to this now for 90 more seconds. Alpha outpaces. He's got the set. Oh my word! What? That's got to be a record. There's no way.
Blink and you'll miss it. Ferry Peak and Alpha.
Next up, we have one of my favourite Ferry Peak goals of all time, and it's a nutty angle corner read against BDS in the semi-finals of the 3rd regional.
Holding too much pressure. We've seen a lot from BDS, but also a couple of good looks from Vitality. Then in the first game, Ferry Peak off the corner. I can't believe he read this and set himself up beautifully.
A great challenge when it started from K-Dop. And Ferry Peak just had the pre-flip. No, he had the read as soon as he touched the ball.
After beating BDS in the semis, Vitality were up against Endpoint in the grand finals, and in Game 3, Ferry Peak destroys Relating Wave with this mind game.
Communication there by the French team. Oh, these are not good clears actually from Endpoint. They're starting to fall apart here. And Ferry Peak will see you falling apart and rip your defense apart even further.
That's such a good reaction by Ferry. He's still Relating Wave committing to the wall.
Okay, so only 2 left now, and if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, as it helps me out big time. Still in RLCS X Fall, Vitality were against Barcelona yet again, and somehow Ferry redirects the ball to tie the game on 0 seconds.
Alpha blocked by Itachi. Ferry Peak into the corner, loose out in front of Ronick. He's got the jump on it, and he drops onto Itachi, so to play it away from Alpha. He's going to have to do this all by himself. How much boost he got? Over the top of one, onto the backboard. Ferry Peak, no way! You're kidding me! Oh my goodness, we're going to overtime!
If there's any team that's gonna do it, it's always this one, Vitality, and the kiss from Ferry Peak.
Moving on to the last goal now, and it comes from Vitality against Vodafone Giants in the RLCS X Winter Split. And somehow, Ferry managed to hit this 8 boost double tap, and it's actually just crazy.
The less hope I feel that they're gonna score. Alpha has denied them 3 times in a row. Ferry double, Ferry goal! Vitality take the lead!
He's on the field. He's not demoed. Ferry Peak waiting on the side wall. It's such a fast hit to the backboard.
Thank you for staying till the end. It really does mean a lot to me. Let me know which goal is your favourite in the comments and who I should make one on in the future. Don't forget to download Dragon City for free. The link is in the description and will be pinned as the top comment. It really is a cool game and it's free, so what do you have to lose? Again, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.